Yeah.
Okay.
So, last time,
Last time.
I did not record taking the front end off. So it looks like this now. Pulled the whole, front fenders and the nose off of it, pulled a whole bunch of trim off. But, what are we about to do? We're about to just
Clean.
lop it off.
We're gonna take a perfectly fine car and cut it in half.
Yeah,
No, we're gonna clean it, Andrew. We have to clean.
clean.
Yeah, we're gonna clean.
Why would we clean?
Fuck it, just cut it off.
Yeah, so we're gonna clean her up. Probably
Mark
time
it.
lapse that real quick. Mark it.
No, here's the order of operations. We're gonna clean it, we're gonna level it, we're gonna mark it, we're gonna take stuff apart, and then we're gonna hack the car up.
And then we're gonna put it back together, kind of.
Today?
Okay. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at with this. But it's gonna be cool though. It's gonna be cool. So we did a thing.
Yeah, we did a thing.
The GoPro died.
But somebody doesn't know how to charge a battery
that's right.
after they use the camera that they know that they use all day the day before.
All day.
Yeah, all day.
But good news, we got front endage. There's still a lot of adjustment. We're nowhere near done.
There's not a lot of adjustment.
We're like 80% there. So
we're 80% there, and then we're just like back closers welding it, and then we're done.
Yeah. So really, the holdup is mostly this hoop here, which needs to. We're gonna have to get a notcher and then scoot it closer. Yeah. So that's got to be touching that because there's some brackets that hold all that together, and then we'll pretty much be ready to weld it out. Everything's just kind of tacked in for now.
You get a wire feeder for some of these backsides and stuff.
Exactly.
I'm just not gonna try to take all this.
And then we'll probably come back and clean up some of these edges. They make a kit that brings like some bars from the top and meets here just to make it look nicer. But that wasn't in the budget at the moment. So
budget build laughs in twin 76s.
Look, we're not gonna talk about that. But yeah, so it's back to looking like a car again, mostly. There's still this whole 700 R4 that's just like living its best life in there. And we're not gonna talk about it at all. But yeah, so we still have a lot of this junk to get rid of, like the K-member and the front end and stuff. He really likes taking the turbo
and just holding it.
Just holding it. There's another one over there. But yeah, he really likes fondling the turbos. Yeah, that. So, an idea for kind of where we're kind of envisioning those being. Kind of like here and here-ish. I mean, you probably don't want to dangle over the fender holding that, but it's kind of heavy. Oof. Kind of, yeah, maybe a little lower and closer to you. Something like that-ish. And then we're probably going to end up with an exhaust pipe going out there. Probably going to be the easiest thing to do, yeah, right in there somewhere.
And then the wastegate's going to go out the hood.
Out the hood. Teardrops, everything. So we still have to go through the motor. I haven't really touched that. Seems like an important step.
It's such a small piece of this puzzle, though.
Yeah, we've been calling it affectionately the 5-point free since it was free. Can't beat that.
It was free-ish.
Mostly free. I mean, we kind of made money on that deal. Like, that truck has been kind of a pull apart.
It's kind of saved our butt a few times.
Yeah. But, yeah, my bucket of bolts that I had to dig through to find the bolts to put the front end back on.
Mr. I never reuse hardware.
Yeah, Mr. He has heard that so many times. I don't want to reuse old hardware. And then here we are reusing old hardware. But, yeah, so still going to have to kind of eyeball where we want to put all this wiring harness. I'm kind of thinking the wiring harness is just going to get kind of zip tied to the tube. We'll probably strip it down to just the headlights and get rid of the fog lights. Like, we'll leave them there, but probably not hook them up.
A cool way to run some air in here. I'm a huge fan of air going under the hood.
Yeah. And then I wonder if we could find like a marker light delete, because we really don't need the marker lights either.
I mean, we could do like we're going to do in my car and just put some sheet metal in there and weld it and bond it and look like they never existed.
Yeah, we'll see. Still got to like redo the firewall kind of, like get rid of some of that stuff.
Yeah, I think we should get some thinner material for that.
Yeah. And like I said, a lot of this stuff, like, not to like blame other people or anything, but a lot of it was kind of hokey to begin with when we got it.
We started off with
It was supposed to be a tune-port car, and then it was a carbureted car.
Yeah, like this is like peak Bubba Special 3rd Gen Camaro when you got it.
Yeah. It's pretty nice though overall. Like, it's dirty now, but like
now it does have a really nice interior.
The interior is clean. Super clean. The dash has got like one crack in it, which, I mean, I know sounds kind of stupid, but these dashes are notoriously bad. But everything's here, like the back seats, you know, got a little bit of debris back there from when I was moving stuff around, but super clean. And I think we're just going to do like a couple of Sparco seats.
One Sparco, the two Sparcos.
Yeah, and the two Sparcos, and then probably cut that shifter boot out section and do like a...
That's all you, brother.
Do like a Motion Raceworks shifter of some kind.
Air shifter.
Well, they do. They have an electric shifter now.
That took long enough.
Yeah. That might be interesting to look at. We'll see. I don't know
Let's
what...
get the car rolling first, and we'll worry about that later.
Yeah.
We don't need to just jump straight to that. We have no idea what we're doing.
We have some idea what we're doing.
We have a little bit of idea what we're doing. We know people that know what they're doing.
Yeah. That's the important part. And then, like, mostly this is going to remain mostly intact. Like, I think I want to redo the carpet, just have clean carpet. And then...
The carpet's out. Be good time to put like a 6-point cage in there or some kind of...
Something. At least a harness bar at some point after the wedding.
Yeah.
And then for the tube front end, we're also going to get because we'll have to have a different column. So the column will be Motion also, and then we'll get a Motion steering wheel to go with it. Because let me tell you, these airbags are terrifying.
Are they really?
Yes. I had one out and like set it off on purpose one time. It took forever. And then it caught on fire. So that was cool.
The airbags in my truck, there's just like a little pull it out and it's totally safe.
So that's kind of where we're at with this.
I'm pretty happy with it.
I'm pretty happy with it too. I think I was kind of nervous about it last night because we worked on it yesterday. I don't know if it'll be one video or two videos or whatever, but we worked on it some yesterday. Got the old one cut off, the old front end cut off. Started on this one. And, you know, Rock Solid Motorsports did a really awesome job getting this, like, pretty close. But there is a little bit of difference in some of the links of the tubes, which is not a big deal. Not a big deal.
Yeah, you can't
but
really expect it to be perfect because the
Yeah.
car's not going to be perfect.
Exactly.
You know, the only way you would make this that perfect would be like a bandsaw big enough to put the fucking car in.
Well, that and, like, you'd have to have it on, like, a perfectly level surface.
Granted,
So
a bandsaw that big would be pretty cool.
it would. Just cut the car in half.
Just one smooth motion, just make a clean cut.
Yeah, so, like,
How easy would this kit be then?
super easy. But yeah, we had to do our best to make everything as flush as we possibly could with levels everywhere, and I think we got pretty dang close. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna nitpick it, or I'm not gonna nitpick it or anything. Like, it's not something that you're gonna take to a chassis shop and be like, look at this. But like, we're a long ways away from anything like that. You know, needing something like that. And at that point, I would just take the car somewhere and just be like, here,
Redo all this.
redo it all.
I think it's more than good enough for what we're doing.
Oh yeah. We just kind of want a hot rod to do hot rod stuff.
Just a simple 2,000 horsepower street car is all we want.
I don't know about that, but
2,200 horsepower.
a lot. Like I said in one of the other videos, though, the K member has been ordered. I want to say they said it was like a week and a half lead time or something like that.
It's been like almost a week now. Did you do it over the weekend?
I think we did over the weekend. So, whenever that comes in, I'm sure
black
they'll.
too, didn't you?
I think I did get. They only offered black,
I
so
really like the idea of painting the tubular front end white.
okay. And then the rest of it black.
Yeah.
I do want to paint these like upper rails too, because I didn't like when we took them off. They were like that gray color on the inside.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Like behind this?
Yeah, like under this.
Look, that way when we're at the track and we get the car apart, it looks pretty good.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna spend all this money, we might as well do that.
Might as well look good to work on too, right?
Yeah, and this car will get painted gray, and then like obviously redo the black buckets. Probably get new decals with some Weld S71s.
I don't like Weld S71. Sees them in black one time. I gotta have those.
Gotta have those. So, yeah, I like it a lot, I think. But yeah, that's kind of the update for today. It's back to looking like a car again.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of old parts to dispose of. But hopefully soon-ish, kind of, we'll be done taking old stuff out and mostly be putting new stuff in. we still have to take the master cylinder brake booster off, because I think the motion kit is a manual conversion to go with their brake system. And the column. I do too. Doug, shout out to Doug if Doug ever sees this. Probably not, but that'd be pretty sick.
I'm gonna text it to him here in a little bit.
Please do. Be like, Doug, we love your stuff. All we want is a free sticker.
He's gonna be like, remember the restraining order?
Yeah, you remember that one time in band camp? Long shot, real long shot. Anybody is interested in these wheels? We need to get rid of them. We need to get rid of them for cheap. And like, I would literally be like, you can just pay for shipping and have these. I think you got in there backwards. But anyway, we appreciate you watching. If you're interested in following the build, just hit the subscribe button while we watch him struggle to put in a GoPro into a case.
These little tabs keep moving.
So, all right. Peace.